In this lesson, we're going to look at powers, or indices as they're sometimes called in mathematics. Now, the first power or index that you come across usually is squaring a number. And squaring a number means that you're multiplying a number by itself. Now, there's a variety of ways of seeing this. You can see it as the square of 8, which means 8 times 8, which is 64. You could also see it as 8 squared, which also means 8 times 8. Or more commonly, you see it 8 with a wee 2. Now this 2 is called a power, or index, hence the word indices. So 8 to the power of 2, or 8 squared, is equal to 8 times 8, which is 64. A common mistake is to multiply 8 by 2, which is wrong. To say that this is 16, it means multiplied by itself. Now, the area of a square can also be calculated using this formula. Area is equal to length times length, because the square, the two sides are the same. It's not length times breadth, although you could use length times breadth, but in this case we're going to use L times L, which is written as L squared. Now, we don't always use powers of 2, you can use powers of anything. So let's have a look at this idea here of taking a different number as a power. So basically, powers or indices are used to write repeated calculations in a shorter way. So this idea here of 3 to the power 4, 3 with a wee 4 up at the top, really means 3 multiplied by itself 4 times. So that would look like this. 3 to the power 4 is equal to 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, which comes to 81. So again, I've just made a note here, 4 is called the power or the index, which is why these are called indices. Now, you don't always have to do this calculation with a number. You can use algebra as well. So m times m times m times m times m times m is m to the power 6. Okay, so you can do this with a variety of things. If we did, I'll just do a couple of ones here. If we did 5 and we put a wee 3 up the top, that would mean 5, excuse me, using the mouse, and times 5 times 5. 5 multiplied by itself 3 times. And that actually comes to 125. 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5 is 125. Incidentally, 1 to the power of anything is just 1. If you did 1 to the power 4, you're going to have 1 times 1 times 1 times 1, which some people think is 4, but it's just 1.